everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. If you are new here, my name is Kim. I live in Massachusetts and I go to Disney a lot, so I post a lot of my Disney adventures. And actually, something new, I will be going to Aruba actually at the end of this month, so that will be my first series that will not be Disney based. So definitely stick around if you are interested in Disney, just travel in general. But today's video, as I'm sure you guys can see by the thumbnail or the caption, we are doing a haul of what we got at our Disneyland trip. And it's been a few weeks since we've been back now, and I've just been trying to get to do this, but surprisingly we didn't get much. I was honestly shocked. Like, I really don't have much. We mostly just have pins. It's kind of crazy because the first day we got there was a lot of merch that I saw that I liked, but as time went on, like as the days went on during the trip, I was like, I really don't feel like I need it. And there were some things like home stuff that I liked, but I didn't want to pack it with us. And then I was like, oh, we'll just go back and have them ship it to us, because you can do that if you're not aware. But then we just forgot about it. But my fiance now, Dominique, is going to Disneyland next month with her mom and her sister without me. But yeah, so if there's anything else that I think of that I like, or she'll be sending photos while she's there. I'm very jealous she's going without me, but I sadly can't take more time off of work, so it's fine. All right, but yeah, let's get into the haul. First off, we'll start with this hat that Dominique got. I'm trying to just get this dog hair off of it. It says Disneyland 70th, and it's just, plain around the back. It is pretty cute, very her style. She's very minimal. I'll try to zoom in on this a little more again. Very cute. I probably would wear it. I don't know, but it is for her. And then we only got one shirt each. Crazy. She got this shirt, and this says Disneyland Resort, Walt Disney, Disneyland, Anaheim, California, happiest place on earth. So you get the vibes. There it is. Again, she's a very neutral girly, so that is hers. And I had to get this Disneyland 70th shirt because I have the 50th version, kind of like that they made for the 50th anniversary at Magic Kingdom. So I felt like I needed this one. The colors are a bit loud, but I do think it is pretty cute. And then it's like these parts here, like the little stars and stuff, they're like stitched on, and this is all stitched down here too, the Disneyland. So yeah, that's the only shirt I got this trip. Pretty crazy. Then Dominique added another plushie to her collection. If you guys have seen my other hauls, or just like saw like kind of my Disney room video, which if you guys haven't watched it, I gave you guys a little tour of my Disney room here. But yeah, she's into collecting the like Bigfoot plushies. So as of right now, we have Miko. I can't really tell because my dog is laying on the bed and blocking some stuff. We have Miko, we have Remy from Ratatouille, and now we have him. And I bought a lot to myself that's not a Bigfoot, but it's the one that smells like strawberries, and I couldn't resist. But yeah, Rex is now part of the collection now. So I'm gonna just throw him on the bed there. Next, Dominique got this alien sipper. She loves Toy Story. It's like one of her favorites. And I said, you better be drinking out of this when we get home, because what are you doing with this? So anyway, it like untwists over here, and then you can, pour your drink in here. It is super cute, but I always feel silly buying like the popcorn buckets or sippers, just because like we're not carrying this back and forth with us to the park, so it doesn't take up. I mean, even this one's smaller. Anyway, she got this. Whoop. Next, I got myself this little keychain for the 70th to go with my 70th outfit, and it actually spins. So on the front, that's what it looks like there, and then if you spin it, it's the castle. And I just thought it was super cute. On this little thing here, it just says Disneyland 70. Probably can't tell too much. But yeah, pretty cute. This one on my bag. And honestly, I feel like I might put it just like on my normal keychain. But I'm like back and forth about it because I don't want to ruin it. So I don't know. We'll see about that. Next, we got this little pen. We didn't even use this while we were there. We noticed that we didn't bring a pen for characters to autograph, and then we didn't even have any characters autograph. But it is a cute pen, and it does turn on. It has a little button on the side here, and so it is cute. We didn't need it, but whatever. It is what it is with that. Next kind of thing where I'm going to go into is what we got from the 70th anniversary tour that we did. So if you guys haven't watched any of my vlogs, we did the 70th anniversary tour that they're doing right now. We really loved it, and they did give us some perks along with it. We did get a pin, we got like a little lanyard, we had a reserved spot to watch Paint the Night, so I do think it was really worth it. But the few things that we did get from the actual tour were these little, I keep saying little for everything. We got these pins that we wore during the tour. It says a story, celebration, 70th anniversary guided tour, and they have both of our names on it. So we got that. Then we had this lanyard, and it says, again, the 70th tour, and on the back it kind of explains other tours that they have. We had to bring this back to we had to keep this with us to get our reserved spot for Paint the Night that night. And then I didn't know that we were going to get this, as they said, it says on the website commemorative pin for the tour, and I just thought it was that little button. But they actually gave you a pin, and it's so cute. Let me take it out of the plastic so maybe you guys could see better. But I was so surprised. So now we obviously have two of them. So there was two of us. I don't know. I mean, I don't think I can trade this anyway. Let me see. Because it has to have... Yeah, it does say copyright Disney on the back. So I guess I could trade it. But I don't know if I actually will. We might put one on the board and then just save the other one somewhere else. But here is a better look at the pin. How freaking cute, right? I think this was such a special thing that they gave us. Yeah, and then we also got a lightning lane to ride Mickey and Minnie's. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, definitely look into it. I think it was like $150-ish, but you do get a discount if you have a Disney Visa card. I thought it was really worth it, especially if you don't know that many facts about Disney, then you'll probably learn a good amount. We kind of knew a good amount of the stuff that she said, but there were some new things that we learned from our tour guide. And, you know, we got on a few rides. We rode the Liberty Bell, the boat that we've never gotten on before. So, yeah, I really liked it. Next is these two. So we stayed at the Pixar Place Hotel, and they gave these little like freebie postcards that will definitely be going up on my wall up there. So this was one of them. It's an up little painting here, not painting, just a print. And this, the artist is Dominique Lewis. So just a better look there. So cute. Had to take this. And then this little postcard, which doesn't exactly go with the colors up there. I don't know. We'll see. It is very cute because it obviously has all the Pixar characters on here for the most part, but we'll see if it actually goes up on the wall. Either way, I'm going to keep it. And then, as you guys may or may not know, They have for the 70th a few special things. One of them was that key that you could buy, and you like go to different, like, I don't know how to really describe it. Um, you go to different sections of the park, like different lands, and you like put your key into this little kiosk, and then your key lights up. And then once you've done all the lands, you get a special pin at the end that it like comes out of a little compartment. Of course, they were sold out of that when we were there, and they literally sold out the day before. So that really sucked. But the only thing that we were able to do that we got like a little thing from for the 70th was if you walk around the park, there's different little spots in the park with like a kiosk that you could have your magic band, like you scan your magic band, and then it prints out little tickets. So here are a few celebrating 70 magical years of Disneyland. And then the back says admit one 10%, a new verse, a tribute to the Sherman Brothers. So this was at the Main Street Cinema right at the front of the park. There was like one by Jungle Cruise. There was like one in Frontierland somewhere. And I forgot what else. But they're just cute little commemorative tickets, and you'll see it kind of just like goes with what it was by. First class fare, it says on the back of here for the Disneyland Railroad. This is Golden Horse Show Review. So this one was definitely something we got in Frontierland. And then the last one here is a Mark Twain Riverboat. So yeah, this we'll definitely keep. I do really want to, I have like a, not a junk journal, but I have this book that I made for Dominique when, honestly, a few years back. And I made it in that like up book, like from Carl and Ellie. I got the up book and I kind of put, it was like kind of like a scrapbook. And I've been trying to find it, and I can't find it anywhere, but I've been wanting to, like, update it and put, like, more things, because I haven't put things in it in years. So I've been holding things here and there to put in that scrapbook, and this is definitely one of the things I'll be sticking in there. Next, next is these little buttons that we got. Again, I keep saying little. I don't know why it just keeps coming out. I'm sorry. I find that very annoying myself. So I don't know why it's coming out, but, we got these buttons that commemorate our engagement, because we did get engaged the day before we started, like we went to Disney. So we got there on a Sunday, and that day we went to the Griffith Observatory, and that's where she proposed to me. And then the next few days we were at Disney. So it was kind of like a celebratory trip that I didn't even really know about. And I am shocked that she was able to keep this from me for so long. But anyway, yeah. Mine said just engaged because she proposed to me, and then hers said she said yes, and then it has the year, so we'll definitely be keeping those. And now we'll be going into just pins that we purchased, like rack pins, and then right after that we'll get into pins that we traded for, or pins that were in mystery boxes. So let's get into it. First thing here, they had just released some of these. If you guys don't know, if you're not into pins, or if you're just starting to get into pins, on Tuesdays is when they release new pins, like limited edition pins. So we were able to grab some there on Tuesday. One of them here was Toy Story 15 years limited edition pin. So that's that one there. The other one that was limited edition that we got, where is it? This Pocahontas one, which is very, very pretty. Hopefully it's focusing for you guys. Obviously, since it was our first time staying at Pixar Place, we had to get the Pixar Place pin, which will be going up on my new board that I kind of made for just special pins, like our ride pins, our like pins at hotels that we've stayed at, different like festivals that we've been to, stuff like that. And I actually got this idea from Brianna Woodbine. I thought that was super cute, so I kind of took all those pins off my regular boards and put it on a smaller board. Next we got this bell pin that is so pretty. This is definitely new. How precious is this? You never see her in her winter outfit, so we just had to get this one. And Belle is one of my favorites, so that was a good find. And Dom got this one. These are definitely new too. They have a couple of these different villain pins, kind of with their profile, so that's another one she got. And then we have the Disney World version of this. So Dom got this that says I Trade Pins California. And then lastly, it was the first time we saw the New World of Color Happiness for the celebration going on for the 70th. And this one also said 15 years of World of Color. So they made this special pin, and then this here spins. It's so pretty, and I love it. So those are all the rack pins we bought. So now we are going to be starting on, I guess we'll do pins that we got off of mystery boxes first. I put them all on my Pinfolio board here to organize it a bit. And I tried to organize it by collection. So we started off with doing all these trash cans. We are missing a few, but there is this app that I found out about recently called, I'm going to tell you guys right now. It's called Magic Pin. Yeah, Magic Pin. And you're able to trade with people on there. So I'm actually getting 2 more of the trash cans that we're missing. So I don't know how much we'll be missing after that. And then the next collection we started was the Toy in the Box collection, which is new as well. This, we're missing a few as well, so hopefully we get those. And then if you look closer there, these were collections we were starting already. Like, we have already started, so the Magical Chefs, that Lion King collection. We got a couple new Marvel t-shirts to our collection. And then we've got, these are some hidden Mickeys. So I really love the like Easter one. The Christmas one was a really good one. And this one's actually a chaser. So someone who was seeing that I had pins, she asked me what I got. And she was like, oh my God, I've been trying to get the Christmas one because he's a chaser, and I pulled him in one of the bags, so that was an awesome one to get. And then we got more ear hats here, a couple of Disneyland D's, and then this one is kind of ugly, but we're kind of just gonna keep it just because it's part of the set. But he's really ugly. It's Jack. Hopefully you guys can see it good enough. There you go. So yeah, he's pretty ugly. I didn't really want to keep him, but Dominique did, so whatever. And then these are also new pins up here as well, the 25 years. First of all, they are really nice big pins, which is lovely, but I don't know if I'm crazy about them. I don't know if I'm going to collect more, or if I'm maybe going to trade Pluto away and just keep Genie, like just to have one of them. Not really sure. If you guys are interested in trading, let me know. But now we're going on to what we traded for, and I'll kind of try to go over specific ones that were exciting and some that I don't really know. I don't know what I'm saying here, guys. But here are all of the pins that we traded for. We didn't have great luck this time, and I was getting so many pins off of Mercari and stuff, like good pins to trade, because I wanted to be stacked with traders to go to Disneyland, and the boards were awful. We barely traded on boards. It was honestly rough. I don't understand what's going on over there. The boards were either completely empty or just all scrappers. Not good at all. But honestly, most of these that we traded here were with other people, other pin traders, and it was actually when we were waiting in line to trade out one of the shadow boxes. In Disneyland, you are able to keep your receipt from that same day, and you have to have it in the bag, and then you get to go to the shadow box and trade for something else from kind of the same collection. And we were waiting in line there, and then the person like in front of us was asking like, oh, do we trade? What do we have? So then I traded something with her, and then somebody else like came up to me, and like so many people were coming up to me to trade. It was like such an exciting moment because at Disney World, I've tried trading with other people like under the Epcot ball and stuff, and I feel like they're always like, no thanks, like they're kind of rude. And all these people at Disneyland were so sweet that it just, I don't know, it was so exciting for me. But anyway, going on to what we traded for here. The very bottom two right there are actually Loungefly. This is part of a new set that I actually saw on the Loungefly website, this Daisy. And then this bell I just thought was super cute. That I got off a board too. And then, let's see. Oh my god, this one was an amazing trade. It was a blind trade. This is literally a rack pin. Like, why did someone buy this and trade this? I do not know. But it was such a score. And we have, let me see. We have the Chippendale one of this. So to get this as a trade was amazing. And then this Pua, I think, yeah, this must be Loungefly too. This I traded with someone who was also talking to me while I was waiting in line for the shadow boxes. Something else, let's see, something else cool. Oh, so during that whole time, we started talking to these two girls, and then we ended up just sitting and talking with them and like trading with each other. We traded so many pins. I don't remember exactly which ones. The only two I know for sure that we traded for were these two Mickeys, and I think these two ear hats. Actually, I literally think mostly this whole row. We traded for such good ones, and like we had good pins that we were trading too. We mostly had doubles of trash cans that we were getting rid of, but that was literally so exciting. Something else I've always been trying to find, I've been always trying to find the nesting dolls, and I finally found one, so that was a good pull off of the board. And then the other kind of one I want to mention is this one, which was so exciting, and I did find this on the board. I'm just dropping everything, guys. This guy from Lilo and Stitch. I used to love playing his game on Disney Channel, and I thought this was such a good one. It's part of, I think it might be part of like a lanyard set, or maybe just, I don't know, a Stitch set. I'm not really sure. But I was so excited to find this one. So yeah, these are all the trades from this trip. Not the best haul of trades, especially for being there 3 full days, and being able to hop back and forth from the 2 parks all day, but it is what it is. We had a great trip as always, and it was just cool being able to trade with other traders who were actually very nice. So it's all right. That kind of made up for the boards being very lackluster. But yeah, that is everything we got on this trip. I can't believe that it was such a short haul. But yeah, I am excited to hopefully go again by the end of this year. What we're thinking is, and hopefully this happens, hopefully we'll go to Disney World for Halloween time, and then I really, really want to go to Disneyland in December for Christmas because it looks absolutely amazing, and I love Christmas, so that is something I really want to do because we've already been to Disney World during Christmas and Halloween, and we've only been to Disneyland like during like basically every other time of the year and Halloween, so now we're just missing Christmas. So yeah, that's hopefully coming soon. I don't know, we'll see. We still don't have them planned yet. We kind of just have them in our minds of wanting to do, but we don't have anything set in stone just yet. But yeah, that is the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. And like I said in the beginning of this video, we are going to Aruba at the end of this month. I'm not really sure if it's gonna be like just one long video, because obviously in Aruba we're mostly just gonna be lounging at the pool and at the beach and stuff, but we are gonna do some fun things. So I think I'm probably just going to do a pack and prep with me for Aruba and then a video while I'm at Aruba. But yeah, that's what is likely to come for this channel. Exciting because it's something new that's not Disney for this channel. And yeah, I'm rambling now, so let's just end this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!